The drama and plot twists continue at the Senate. The Blue Ribbon Committee hearing on the flood control scandal resumed despite the leadership shakeup yesterday. Among those present as resource persons are the 18 former Marines who claim to have been directly involved in the delivery of billions worth of cash, which allegedly came from anomalous flood control projects. Hannah T is reporting live from the Senate. Hannah, tell us what happened.
It's a showdown of two camps here inside the Senate premises. Right now, the flood control probe of the Cayetano block is still ongoing inside the Senate plenary. But hours before this, Senators Robin Padilla and Pia Cayetano helped escort the 18 former Marines into the Senate building despite opposition from the Gatchalian-led camp. The tension flared after acting Senate President Win Gatchalian barred resource persons from entering the Senate ahead of the controversial Blue Ribbon hearing on the flood control controversy. Padilla and DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla were seen pushing each other as the 18 ex-Marines were escorted up the plenary. But with the assistance of Padilla and Cayetano, the group eventually made its way into the Senate plenary and proceeded to the hall where the Cayetano-led bloc continued to assert its authority. The standoff comes just a day after the Gatchalian-led majority elected Senator Erwin Tulfo as the new Blue Ribbon chair, with Tulfo scheduling a committee hearing on Monday. But Senator Alan Peter Cayetano continues to recognize his sister, Senator Pia Cayetano, as the legitimate Blue Ribbon chair and even issued a memorandum pushing for Thursday's hearing. Senator Loren Legarda also joined the hearing and insisted she remains the Senate President pro tempore despite the previous day's vote installing Gatchalian to the post. Legarda said she has no problem stepping down, but only if 13 senators vote to replace her, maintaining that the numbers needed to legitimately remove her have not been met. As the leadership crisis deepens, the Gatchalian camp also announced shortened work hours for Senate personnel today, allowing employees who reported on site to leave earlier while offices continue operations under alternative work arrangements.
Hannah, as of now, asan yung Gatchalian camp at yung ibang mga Senate personnel? Kasi ang alam ko rin, ang sinabi ni Senator Win Gatchalian kagabi, na yung iba work from home dapat kasi dapat walang mangyayaring hearing today at dapat yung mga resource persons hindi pinapasok. So bakit sila nakapasok at asan yung Gatchalian camp?
May pagdating sa Gatchalian camp, merong isang informant ng BNC na nagsabing posibleng hindi sila sumulpot ngayong hapon dito sa Senado. Pero kanina kasi si Gatchalian ay nagkaroon nga ng press conference at huli natin siyang namataan na umakyat sa kanyang opisina pagkatapos nung press con kanina pasado. I think that's before 10 a.m. And kasama niya nga itong si Remulla na hiningian ng assistance pagdating sa seguridad ng Senate premises. At pagdating naman sa Senate employees, sa ngayon ang nakikita na lang natin dito sa loob ng Senate building ay ang Office of the Senate Sergeant at Arms employees at ang maintenance personnel. Yan yung mga helper natin dito sa loob ng Senado dahil nga nagkaroon ng maagang advisory ang Gatchalian camp na pwede nang umuwi as early as 10 a.m. at magkakaroon nga ng alternative work arrangements. Pagdating dun sa kung paano nakapasok itong 18 former Marines, inabangan kasi ito sinalubong sila ni Senator Pia Cayetano na kiniklaim na siya ay nananatiling Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chair kaya natuloy itong pagdinig. Sabi ni Senator Pia, nahirapan daw silang pumasok at kiniklaim niya na invalid yung nangyaring pagkakaroon umano ng 12 senators na nag-lead doon nga sa pagdeklara ng quorum at kalaunan ay naihalal itong si Gatchalian bilang acting Senate President.
Hannah, asan ngayon si DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla? Asan ang bagong Senate Sergeant at Arms at yung bagong na-install na Senate Secretary?
May sa ating huling monitoring, nakita itong si DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla sa 5th floor kasama si returning Senate Secretary Renato Bantug na nag-uusap at bago yan, minutes before that, nagbigay din ng maikling panayam itong si Remulla kaugnay dun sa nangyaring mistulang tulakan doon sa lobby bago nakaakyat itong 18 ex-Marines. Ang sabi ni Remulla, nagulat daw siya dahil palabas na siya noon, he was on his way out daw at nagulat siya na parang may gang, yun yung tawag niya, no, yun yung word niya na may gang na dumating kaya humantong nga doon sa nangyaring tulakan. May?
May reaction ba, Hana, from Senator Erwin Tulfo na dapat siya yung bagong Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chairman at sabi niya, di ba, dapat ma-move sa Monday yung hearing dapat na today?
So far, May, wala pang reaction from Senator Erwin Tulfo's camp at una na rin siyang nagbigay ng panayam kahapon na walang idineklarang hearing ngayong araw and instead naglabas din ng notice na nakaschedule ang susunod na Blue Ribbon Probe on Monday at pag-uusapan kung sino yung nasa guest list dahil sa ngayon yung 18 ex-Marines ang nandito kasama rin sa inimbitahan ng Cayetano Camp si dating House Speaker Martin Romualdez at representatives ng Justice Department and also Office of the Ombudsman pero hindi sila sumipot. So we've yet to hear from Tulfo dahil katunayan na-mention din yung kanyang pangalan at ilan pang mga mambabatas na itinag ng 18 ex-Marines pagdating doon sa umano'y deliveries ng cash. May?
Pumunta tayo doon sa testimony nitong so-called 18 Marines. Ano ang latest doon? Kasi alam ko the testimony is centering on the supposed kickbacks from anomalous flood control projects. May mga bago bang pangalan na nailabas sila?
May so far doon sa ating huling narinig mula sa 18 ex-Marines na mention itong sina dating Congressman Franz Castro, ilan sa mga kilalang kongresista, kasama nga si Castro at maging itong sina Senators Erwin Tulfo at Tito Soto. Una na rin silang inakusa, especially itong si Soto, una nang inakusa na tumanggap umano ng kickback at dati na rin itong itinanggi ni Soto noong siya pa ay Senate President at sabi nung dalawa mula doon sa 18 ex-Marines na nag-deliver sila ng ilang luggage sa building daw ni Senator Soto sa Baclaran at sa bahay naman ni Senator Erwin Tulfo sa Green Hills at yan ay magkahiwalay na individual at sa ating huling monitoring pinag-uusapan naman yung ICC case ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. May?
Hana, marami pa rin tanong kung sino ba talaga itong 18 ex-Marines. Kayo ba, naliwanagan ba kayo kung ano yung background nila? Who are backing them? And are they credible as witnesses?
May nung pagdating nila dito sa loob ng Senate plenary, hindi sila nailagyan ng nameplate. So we were actually continuing to ask the camp of Cayetano na baka maaaring malagyan sila ng nameplate because nare-recognize lang sila kapag tinatawag sila ng presiding officer which is si Senator Rodante Marcoleta at sa ating huling monitoring may walang naipakita pa na proof of cash deliveries at madalas ay ang kanilang personal experience pagdating doon sa umano'y pag-deliver nga ng mga maleta sa ilang mga mambabatas. Kasama nga dyan yung kay Tulfo, kay Soto, kay Castro at iba pang mga politiko. So, nag-claim naman na ang kampo ng Cayetano na mistulang napuputol daw itong live stream ng nasabing pagdinig dahil sinusubukan daw i-connect nga sa Senate media itong nasabing coverage pero napuputol. Pero on our end naman, as part of the Senate media, okay naman yung daloy nung hearing so far. It's just that we're waiting for the complete list of their names. At kapansin-pansin din kasi may simula kanina nung alas 10 pa lang ng umaga nung nag-start yung hearing ay walang presensya ng Blue Ribbon staff at tinanong natin si Cayetano kaugnay dyan no, na paano ito makakapasok sa Senate records gayon ngang wala sa likod ng mga senador yung broom or yung Blue Ribbon staff na nagre-record ng daloy ng proceedings usually. So sabi ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, meron naman daw silang mga sariling staff na maaaring mag-record. Mai?
Before I let you go, Hannah, isang tanong na lang. Give us a sense of what the atmosphere there is. Kasi alam ko, tensions are still high. Pero doon sa mga Senate staff, sa personnel, naguguluhan ba sila? Sino ba ang susundin nila? Si SP Alan Peter Cayetano ba? O yung bagong na-install na Senate President Pro Tempore na si Win Gatchalian?
May bago pa nagsimula yung mga press con at pagdinig, nakikita natin na nililigpit yung Senate plenary kanina, merong inspection, merong ilang K9 units na dumating para nga sa security purposes ng loob ng Senate premises. At despite the fact that Gatchalian already, and Tulfo, the new Blue Ribbon Chair, he announced na sa Monday ang pagdinig, nakita ang ilang Senate staff na nag-aayos pa rin ng Senate plenary because itong Cayetano camp, they insist na merong Blue Ribbon probe today. Pero binigyang linaw yan ni Gatchalian kanina sa kanyang press conference na malinaw na legal yung nangyaring quorum kahapon kung saan 12 senators elected him as the new acting Senate President. So far, the mood here is peaceful naman. Nawala na ng konti yung tension mula nung dumating yung 18 ex-Marines na nakasalang pa rin ngayon sa pagdinig at nandun pa rin yung Cayetano camp. At in fact, nakapag-hold pa ng isang hiwalay na hearing na Ways and Means itong si Senator Pia Cayetano habang ang presiding officer naman para doon sa flood control scandal probe sa plenary ay si Senator Rodante Marcoleta. Aabangan natin kung ano yung magiging developments this afternoon. Mai?
Thank you, Hannah T, joining us live from the Senate.